very impromptu and spur of the moment. Actually, I forgot to even link my Twitch to Twitter. Okay. Yeah. So let's see where. So yeah. I was just trying to see if the tempo here made sense for me, because that's just kind of 140 was correct. Okay, good. I haven't listened to this section in a bit. Actually, I should just listen to it then. Are you the viewer that I see on my side monitor? Or is that someone else, Kelvin?
What?
Are you the viewer I see on the side? Or is that someone else? That's someone else. Okay, cool. So there's just some random person. Cool. I didn't quite make out that last bit.
I just read the title.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I guess let's work on the piano part, since that's the part that I was doing in just in real life on my keyboard right here. So we can kind of basically just copy this pattern here. However, I think I need to start giving it new context, right? So, because it can't just be. And I wish my F key on this keyboard would work more consistently. That's fucking annoying. I'll love it. Like I don't need it to properly work. I'm not doing a performance or anything. I'm just figuring out shit. I don't know, let me listen to the last bit here. So do I switch my chord there, or do I do some other tool? Because I kind of know what I want to do, but I don't. Well, okay, let me just do it. Wait, no, probably not there. Actually, no. Here, I want it to be. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, I guess I am streaming now. Yeah, I should change my status of Discord. It's an unplanned stream, so I didn't think to actually.
Guerrilla streams.
Yeah, it's a very unplanned stream. Yeah. Okay. So A minor chord. No, I want the A minor chord. Copy, paste, paste. I don't know. I guess I could just hear how it sounds. I don't know what I'd be doing with the flute here. I just have an idea of what I'm doing with the piano, but I don't know if I want to immediately modulate or if I want to do something as more transitional period here. That works better than I thought. Of course, we don't have any flute context, but that might just work, just going straight to it. I guess to be fair, in my own just like practice with the keyboard here, that is kind of what I've been doing because I've been basically doing something like this. And I know I'm using a different voice on the keyboard. I do that because I just want. It's a cool voice, and I treat the note flight here as just more of a record of what the music is, not necessarily an actual presentation of the music. But, um, yeah, so that does just work. So how many loops of that do I want? I guess is the question. Because what I was working on just by myself earlier was a transition from this minor section back into a major section, and I did that in a really interesting way. But now, because like this doesn't even have this whole minor section because I never fucking wrote it down. Um, I now have to think about like how long I even want the minor section to exist. I guess that might be a little bit dependent on like how I decide to work with a flute or any other instrument I might add because I might add like a bass or something at some point. Oh fucking no. Like like the stream title says, I haven't looked at this in years, so I'm just really not sure what I'm doing. Uh, but I just actually bothered to look back at this, and I was like, oh, this is kind of an interesting thing that I might actually be able to do something with. So I don't know. I can exist here. Of course, I'd help myself if I didn't fuck up on my own song. When I'm just playing it on my keyboard. I don't know. I guess I don't have a definitive amount of time. That might just have to be something I figure out. So probably what I should do instead is just kind of wrong spot. Let me select this measure, then add a measure, and let me just select these measures and just paste a few times, and that'll be a good amount of that kind of minor section. I could do stuff with that. If I need to make it longer, I could add. I could just do exactly that. If I need to make it shorter, I could just cut some stuff. But what I was working on today was the transitional period. So what we want to do here is, let me take take this and let me just spam this add measure button just so I have space. Because I don't want to have to do that every time I want to add another measure. So we do that for 4 times, and then what I do here is I put this on the B flat major thing, and I'm thinking I actually add a 4th note here just to reinforce the B flat. Oh, I do need to make sure it's actually registered as a B flat though. And well, after that, it was basically the same thing, but G minor, And then it was E minor after that, and I don't need to put any accidentals for that. And then we have an E major chord here, but the major part of it will be played in the right hand, and I actually just take away the third in the left hand. And then what does that lead to? That leads me to an A minor, right? Actually, it's probably easier to just keep on pasting. And then that for 4 measures. It's probably might just be better to do this. And then G major. What do they do after that? Okay, it was C major. Okay, just need to jog my memory. And then here's where I get interesting, and actually it probably would be better to just copy a single chord. I do a B major chord here, which means I need to raise the third, not the root, but the third, shift, and the fifth. And it's this chord I take here, and that leads me to an E minor section here. God, I really do have to spam that add measure button. At least it's easy to spam. I don't know why part of it is off the page here. Hopefully that fixes itself, otherwise I'm gonna have to press a bunch of Control Z's. Okay, and then from E minor, okay, we go to A minor. And it was G major. And then I think it should be C major. This is still being, I'm a little concerned about this. I wonder, what happens if I just remove that measure? Does it fix the problem? I don't think it did. I don't know what's up with this. Ooh. What? Wait. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is that all here? Did it copy the entire everything above somehow? Oh no. How much do we have? Okay, let me just hit the play button. Okay. And it'll just build everything. At least it should. Oh no. What the fuck? Why do I have this twice? Okay. Everything down. I have to kill. Because something fucky happened here. Oh, something really fucky happened here. Okay. No. Okay. That's somehow deleted everything. I am so confused as to what's happening here. Something got really fucked here. Okay. Yeah, all of that, all of that. Okay, good. this is being presented correctly. Okay, I don't know what that all was. It's gone now. It's fixed. It fixed itself somehow. So we're fine. Oh, but this is offset. But easy way to fix this is just remove those two measures, and boom, now they're not offset anymore. Hopefully that was the only spot that was a bit weird. Anyways, what am I going from? I'm going from. Oh yeah, and that's where I loop back to the F major. Okay, so but I'm not fully done transitioning here. So F major, D minor, um, E minor, A major, and then we spam the add measure button because we always need more space. When you're just writing shit down, just add space. Okay, hold on, let me. I don't know why this is happening. With am I just going too fast for it to properly process? That's probably what's happening. All right, that'll be good enough for now. Again, then from A minor we go back to F major, D minor, E minor, and then damn it, I copied a rest instead of a chord. And then we go to C major, and at this point we should be transitioned back to the natural state of this piece. That's our goal. And I guess I could add like I don't know how long the stream will be. This stream could just be me doing this and then saying I can't come up with any other ideas and then I stop. So it could just be like a half-hour stream. But
Yeah.
um, but it also could be like I don't know. Maybe I'm composing for like 2 hours here. It's
We'll see what happens.
yeah, like I haven't really composed, at least not with this level of like focus in a while. Um, but yeah, look at all. Let's see how many measures is this? This is I guess including this one. So we're going from 140 to 227. So that's like 87 measures? 88 because I have to include the 140. 88 measures, damn. It's possible like this should be rewritten as like 12/8, like I said earlier before I launched the stream. But like because I ended up writing this in 3/4, I don't want to like all those years ago. I don't want to. I don't want to fix it. And who knows? Maybe I find a way to actually reinforce the 3/4 meter as opposed to the 12/8. But at this, thus far, that's not been done. Okay, so we want to take this basic pattern I have in the right hand, and with this one, so that what we want to do is make it D, F, and G, which means we're shifting the E's up to an F. We just paste that over these. And then after that, it's I think it's the same. I think it's always free. So we could just use the same intervals, but just shift them down, which is nice. And then here, we have to completely change our intervals here. So though it's worth shifting these down and making this, doing that to that. And then shift the C up to a D. And we take these. I almost wonder if I should shift to a bass clef here. Can I do? I'm not sure that I've ever done that, but it might be appropriate to switch the right hand to a bass clef here just for legibility's sake. I don't think I've ever done that. I could alternatively do an 8 in like octave below text, or where is that? I think it's in pitch, right? Yeah, so I could just shift this as like an octave down. And so if I just moved, it's like for example, I put the 8 VB there, and I shift this to be there. Whether or not that's actually easier to read, I don't know. But let's see. Let me think. How low am I getting here with the right hand as I go through this transition? Because at that point, no, I don't think I need it. Because at this point, I'm starting to climb back up, right? Because yeah, so I'm just already climbing back up. I don't need the 8 VB. It's an unnecessary addition. Um, we're just gonna have to have it be on entirely on the ledger lines. Which I guess if you're playing like a violin and you're doing everything if you're doing a bunch of stuff on the G string, you're basically doing that anyways. So, um, okay. So then when we're on the A string, A chord. I mean, you would play if you were using a string instrument, you'd probably be playing your A string, um, if you were playing an A chord. Excuse me. Uh, I want it to be the A. Hey, wait, I should just copy this for now. What am I doing? And then shift this note up and these notes down. And then we shift this bottom note back down to a G. Okay, and I guess, do I want to just shift on the third or the fourth measure? So, okay, so that's if I do it on the third measure. What about the fourth measure? Ooh, I don't know. Both of those sounded pretty good. Um, okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I feel like I could go either way on that. Oh, jeez. Hmm. I don't know. I really don't know which one I think sounds better. They both work incredibly well. I feel like I could flip a coin and either would be acceptable. Um, Let me play it with the context of the previous transition. So one that contains that, so that would be, I believe, okay. Now let me play it with the other timing. Fuck. Damn, they really do feel like equally useful there. Son of a bitch. Uh, hmm. I guess I could maybe see how the program plays it, see if that just somehow changes my opinion on it. Um, so let me play it like this. So let me first try it like this, where it goes halfway through, and then I'll try it. And I should have the uh, this one. Okay, that. Oh, I should also fix that. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. Um, uh, What was I doing? I completely forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, the thing here. Did I put this all in correctly? Um, GBC, GBC, GBD, 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 GBD. Oh wait, no, I'm shifting this too early. Okay, yeah, that needs to stay there. Oh wait, no. Okay, yeah, that's right. This is okay now. Okay, that I confused myself because this is here. Um, okay, yeah. Wait. Oh wait, no. Hold on, my timing is way off here. Um, okay, no. Okay. Jeez, confused the shit out of myself there. Figured it out though. Sometimes you just go to count. Um, okay, so where do I want to start it from though? Maybe here. Whoa, why is that tempo much slower? Did the tempo get fucked? What's the tempo at? Is there a tempo marking I missed? Where is this here? Oh wait, no, yeah, that's a flute. That's a flute. Um, am I just playing it faster? I could also be here, right? That feels slower, right? I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's just the timbre of the piano fucking with me. Because yeah, it does say 140 up there, and this sounded right here. That sounds right to me. That's so fucking weird. It must be the timbre of the. You know what? Let me help myself out here. Let me get the tempo marking out. 140, and then I need to find the 3/4 metronome on this keyboard. It's possible I'm playing this out of tempo. In fact, I would say it's pretty fucking likely. Um, I just need to remember how to find. Um, let's see, we're looking for metronome. No, we already got tempo set in. Was it style? Yeah, and we're looking for. Um, that's a lot of these are going to be based around 4/4, and I need one that's in 3. It'll take me a bit to find it. But it should be labeled as 3/4. I seem to recall there is something specifically labeled as 3/4. That might be like labeled as like maybe Tango or something like that. Um, Love Song. What the hell is Love Song? Okay, that's a 4 beat. I found 6/8. How did I find a 6/8 before a 3/4? That's weird. Um, 2. Okay, that's also 4. Yeah, that's also 4. I didn't just like skip past something, did I? I'm increasingly starting to feel that way. I found a 5/4. Really? Okay, hold. I must have skipped a 3/4 somewhere in there. Oh, waltz. It's what I'm thinking. Not tango. Waltz. Waltzes are in 3/4. Okay, there's probably something labeled as waltz that I just skipped right past. I bet that's what happened. Like I'm a little bit tired. I woke up like I took a nap and I woke up like maybe an hour and a half ago, or I guess okay, maybe more like 2 hours ago. Actually, I just looked 2 hours ago. So my brain might still be a bit foggy from that. Okay, so if I see something labeled as waltz here, then I should try that, and that's probably a 3 beat thing. No, honestly, I might be able to make a 6/8 work, but it might fuck with me if I do that. Because that's a compound tempo or compound meter. I don't think there's such a thing as a compound tempo.
I know English is fucked up, but do you have to get into music too?
Yeah, I mean, this is like the type of shit that like causes people to say that like music theory is really fucking hard, which like kinda, but not really. Um, Music theory isn't as hard as people think it is. Um, but I don't know, maybe that's easy for me to say when I'm someone who just kind of gets it. um, let me hear piano ballad. No, that's a 4 beat. There's no way they don't have a something in 3/4 here, right? Or 3 beat. I mean, look, whatever the denominator is doesn't actually matter when you're talking about beats. You just, in a weird way, you could get away with only writing the first, the top number. But the bottom number is important for. It's more important for compositional and reading purposes, but not necessarily for listening purposes. Um, okay, no, definitely not that. Um, Sat night? What the fuck? Okay, okay. Okay, it's not that. God, I'm actually gonna have to like listen to like all of these just to like find one that's actually in 3. Because I am pretty sure there's one of these in 3. I seem to recall that being a thing. Oh, waltz, Vienna waltz. Okay, so let me just make sure the tempo. Yeah, I do appreciate that they set the Vienna waltz tempo to 180 because that is how fast it's supposed to be. But let's set the tempo to 140. Okay, so the thing I was doing. No, I think I have been playing it fast. Maybe I should experiment with having this be faster. Um, what if I just shift this to 150? How weird would it sound to me? Here, I want to hear this from the transitional thing because technically this is two pieces, but I have the one of them flow into the other. Yeah, 150 sounds a bit better. So let me try setting the tempo here to 150. Yeah, 150 was what I was doing. Okay, 150. That's the tempo we're supposed to be at. Now that that's fixed, it won't sound so weird to me. Okay. You know, and probably if this sounded like correct to me here, because like this had been existing for years, and like the I mean, it could be a case that maybe what I should do. Oh, you know what? Let's try this. Let's try having this measure at 140 because it's like the transitional measure, but we have this measure at 150. I want to hear how that sounds. So let's hear from this. Okay, so so now what if I built into that? I did an accelerando. How would that sound? So let's just hear from this. Oh, that sounds perfect. Perfect. I love it. Okay, perfect. Okay, now I just want to move the text so it's not so awkward. I don't need the accelerando on the flute. The flute doesn't even come in for like another 8/16 measures, however fucking long. Let's just get this moved like that. That'll have to do. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the thing I was actually doing before I got distracted by the fact that the tempo sounded weird to me because it was wrong. I don't know if I can transition me in here. Do I have the wrong notes playing here? No, that's great. Oh, did I turn my? I think I turned my keyboard off on accident. I forgot we're running out of batteries and I need to get new batteries. I don't know. Okay. That's the one we're trying right now, right? So it should sound. Start us here. Okay. So now, okay, let's get a little bit more focused. Have us start here. Actually, no, we do kind of want to hear it with the context of this. Okay. So now let's hear it with just the last measure having these Ds and see how that sounds. God damn it, that didn't help me decide which one. Man, I mean, I guess it's good that both of them would work. It's just like, I gotta pick one. Son of a bitch. Hmm. Oh, you know, I think my battery life in this keyboard is getting low because it turned itself off. Ugh. I don't know if I want to deal with that right now, to be honest. I could, but I'd have to get up and grab a bunch of batteries and put them in. And, and besides, I basically know what I'm doing other than this one spot. Or I don't know if I just do a thing for one measure or two measures, but both sound good. Um, you know what? I think I decided. I'll do the two measures of it because it does kind of. I don't know. I guess there happened to be a slight inclination that it was just tiny bit better. That's all I needed. All right. And then this one we want to take it here, lift that up. Actually, no, we probably don't want to lift that up because we want to lift this up like this. And then we take these three, and they'll automatically have those. So, and then we could copy these in if it'll let me. Sometimes this program can take a while to understand what you're doing. Um, yeah, and then we're in an E minor section again, which, yeah, we just do exactly this. I say again, but we weren't really in an E minor section to begin with. And then I shift up and then move these Fs to be Gs. Copy that, paste, paste. Come on, paste. And then we're in the G major section. And then we're in the C major, which all that we do here, let's do that. Now we're back in F major. And we take the C here and put it up to a D. Because this music still wants to have this climbing excitement. But then once I get to this E chord, we're creating tension. Well, I guess. Is that hold on. Because we do over here, here. Um, oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Because then we're going to. Okay, I remember. This is correct. I wonder if I'm going to put this on YouTube or not. Because it's a very unplanned stream. I don't know. All right, and then we want to make sure we're getting the A minor stuff here. And And then I think we actually keep exactly the same notes there because we've shifted to the left hand. Yeah, and then rather than climbing here, this is where we really create tension by shifting down. And this B will create a lot of tension with the D minor chord being played below. It'll make it sound like an inverted B diminished chord. Whether or not you actually call it that is up for debate, which is probably the part that can drive people crazy with music theory because it's this. You could debate whether or not this chord for this measure is D minor or B diminished in first inversion. But to me, music theory is basically, at least the perspective I went at it from, is much more about like not necessarily having the quote unquote correct answer, but more that you have a strong base of reasoning for what you're doing and what you say something is. Because if you could justify it, there you go. Because it's art. It's ultimately subjective. Uh, Even though there are some hard rules to this, but like those rules can't be bent, and that's part of what makes it interesting. I mean, poets do the same thing with the English language or whatever language they're writing in.
I'm gonna be a good monkey and nod my head, pretending I knew what anything, understood everything. Just
Yeah, yeah. Kind of like yesterday when I was explaining the timeline shit to Cody, and he was like, "I don't fucking get it, man." And I'm like, "I don't know. I just don't think timelines are complicated." But to be fair, I am a fucking nerd, so like I'll spend time to think about this and conceptualize it, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." And then you throw calculus at me, and I'm like, "No, please no." Anyways, what was I doing here? Is this actually the point at which I swap that? No. Yes. No. 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 This is an E minor chord. So what I do here is I'm doing the arpeggio of the chord here. Oh my god. Where'd it go? Don't don't do it. All right. And then basically exactly the same shit, except now we make that a flat instead of a natural. And now we should be fully transitioned back into our natural state. And then just paste this for the rest of these. Oh, but what I should actually do, and then man, it's kind of funny when Noteflight tries to catch up with what I'm doing. It just like plays all the notes at once. All right. But that should be that whole transition thing I did like 8 hours ago at this point. Done. So let's go after the flute stops playing. See, we could have like maybe the last bit of it, because then we hear both transitions. Whoa, 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 hold on. Something was wrong there. Um, okay. Glad I caught that. That's part of why it's important to listen to your music, because you'll just catch those little off things. Hold on. I noticed another one. Uh, oh, that's bad. Yeah, that just ended up getting copied into all of this. Oh, wait. More on the G minor, G minor. But yeah, no, yeah. Okay, and then that looks good. No, it doesn't. Okay, apparently I somehow missed that, like, and copied that. That's weird. Um, hopefully I caught all of this. Kind of. Let's just go here, wherever this is. Yeah, okay. It happens there too. Damn, that's annoying. Don't know how that happened. Oh my god. Yeah, we had a lot of that happen here. Oh fuck, dude. This might actually be like throughout this entire section. Okay, somehow that one had it correct. That's weird. Um. Okay, the rest of this is looking correct. Okay. Okay. Here. Okay, I think that transition worked pretty well. So now would be the question of, what do I have like the flute do? Do I add another instrument? I'm actually kind of thinking I might want to add a bass for all of this, just to have like, or at least some kind of bassy sound, which will probably just be a bass, just to like reinforce, just really strengthen that floor. Um, because a lot of these piano chords are being played fairly high register for on the left hand here. I also may want to play with like having pedals, like the what's it called? The what is the marking called for that? I think it's lead. Uh, no, it's not in that. It wouldn't be in pitch. Wouldn't be in tempo. Wouldn't be in that. Um. Oh, that's part of dynamics. That's weird. I wouldn't think that would be part of dynamics, but it may be that having the pedal down tone would work here because then it would kind of like have these notes almost kind of hover in the air more rather than being like very static. Um, hmm, I'm unsure. I don't know. Let me just give this just a bit of a listen and see where if my brain comes up with any ideas. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do there. I need to have something here. Something that's being played alongside this. So what the piano here is doing is basically just being like a constant element here, as far as like what it's like rhythmically doing. Of course, it's like shifting the chords and it's being a director in that way. And it has like some like melodic type movements, but it's ultimately being harmony. I'm gonna probably be adding some dynamics here, but right now I don't have that because I don't know what I'm doing with any other instruments. I think I do want a bass though. Because a lot of these chords don't feel powerful enough, which I know could be changed with dynamics and adding some accents or other articulation. But I think it could use some solid floor strength. So I think I want to add a bass. Uh, though I don't know if I want the bass to just be like reinforcing these chords or actually doing something in addition to that. I prefer my bass can do something with it, but like I also don't want it to be like taking too much attention because it's there to be a supportive feature, not a um, not the show stealer. But yeah, let me try parts, add part. Um, I mean, there is the double. Did they ever fix the double bass? Because the double bass previously has been kind of not that great of a voice. But I think they actually did some updates to instruments like a couple of years ago. I wonder if the double bass actually sounds good now. So I'm gonna go here. Oh yeah, they definitely fixed that. That actually sounds a lot better. Okay, so maybe I could just work with the double bass here instead of the bass
You don't
guitar.
have to. Don't have to. I don't know what word I'm looking for.
Previous method in which I would have bass parts be represented would be drop the chip. Um, would be by having the electric bass and a cello part that's one octave down. Because I would need to like mimic the bowed aspect of it, but I would need to have it in the right pitch. But I still wanted the actual bass tone and the bass impact, so that's why I would still have the actual like bass guitar voice. Yeah, but they updated their because there's another project I was working on a couple of years ago that like I added a cello to it, and the cello sounded like way better. Honestly, I almost wonder if I should go through all my old pieces that I have on this website and just like see if I could update the instrument sounds to be the updates that they have because they're saved with the old style that doesn't sound as good. Like honestly, the piano might even sound better now. I don't know if they ever updated piano or not, but I know they updated bowed strings or bowed instruments. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and get this. Let's make this mezzo piano just like the rest of it. Keep it kind of quiet and gentle. Let's just see how it sounds, just reinforcing what the piano is doing here. Come on, Elfie, work with me here. Okay. Select these for measures, copy. Select this measure, paste. Okay. So let's hear how the transition sounds. Ooh, okay, okay. I kind of like that. Let me reduce this to a piano, because not only did they make it sound good, they made it sound strong. um, so make this just a piano instead of mezzo piano. know what? Honestly, tie this shit together. Okay, I guess maybe not this one. And then do ties. Do tie. Yeah, so this piece probably should actually be written as 12/8 with the eighth notes being 16th notes instead. But I don't want to reformat this whole thing. Okay. Here, maybe I could increase this to a mezzo piano now that it's like holding its note rather than impacting. Oh, that's the beginning of the other thing. Oopsie. I want to start here. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, so let's. Now, I feel like mezzo piano is just a touch too loud, but piano's a touch too quiet. I don't know. Let me try piano again. See how I think. You know what? Piano's fine. Because it is supposed to be kind of gentle. So yeah, let's take that for now, and um, just have this pasted all around here. Because for now, we'll just have the bass just act as a gentle reinforcement, but it'll kind of sustain its notes. So we'll go up to this point, and then we'll figure out what I want to do. There's a part of me that feels like I should do something more interesting with the bass, but like sometimes there really isn't anything all that interesting to do, and it's just I just need it to be there. That's all I needed to do. Yeah, let's just have let's just take this structure and just apply it to the chords. Um, and then this actually ends up applying to this section for quite a bit. Excuse me? What the fuck is this doing here? Um, just cut that out. Because that goes there. So we'll do this. And that's where it shifts. So then we want to take this structure, move this here. I want to actually, yeah, because all of these are in separate measures. We want to do this and then lower. Oh yeah, sorry. It'll actually recognize that. That's how tying works. Neat. Oh yeah, and you know what's cool about this? I could have the bass do its bottom E. So we're going actually low on the bass here. So it should sound very powerful. Gentle, but powerful nonetheless. So then we're doing A right there, G, C, then B. Though actually, you know what I think I want to do here? Let's cut this tie. Do that. And then make it here. And then here. Back to a C. And then we should be looping back to an F at this point. So let's go ahead and play the F, D, E. Let's go low on this A. Then back to an F, D, E, and then C. And this should bring us back to F, and then C. Let's see how all that sounds. Again, I will probably be doing more with the bass as time goes on. But for now, I just want to hear it kind of reinforcing its ideas. Let's go from here. Okay. You know, I'm suspecting something here, but let's just start it. I suspect might want a whole like entire. You know, let's just do it then. What about mezzo piano for all of it? Or actually, hold on. We already start with mezzo piano in that. So maybe mezzo forte for piano. Because we're kind of like trying to be a little bit more intense here. I don't know. We'll just see how it sounds. Okay. Let's actually just have only the bass increase then. Because that sounded just too harsh. choice to go down there. Okay, I actually do have some ideas of what to do here. So this one, remove the tie here, move that there, and instead of having this be a tie, let's make it a slur. Is it not Control S? Is it just S? It's just S. No control needed. Just, just the letter. So let's go from here. So I think there's other things I could do with the bass here. So I just kind of want to just listen and think like what thoughts come into my mind. So let's go just the beginning of this minor section where the flute's no longer playing because I have no idea what I want to do with the flute. I'll play the transitional measure, but I think this section will need flute for me to understand more about what I'm doing here, but I just don't know what I'm doing here. And I don't know if I will figure that out today. Probably not. Oh, I know what bass should be doing there. I know what bass should be doing here. So let's tilt to stop. All of this, remove the ties, and that's it. And oh my god, go here. I don't know. Let me listen to this again. I feel like I just didn't quite pay enough attention to my own fucking piece. Where are those chords happening? Okay, so let's go here. maybe what we do here is we have a crescendo, but we gotta make sure that we reset back to, what are we on, mezzo piano? Ooh, better idea, better idea. Can I shift, yeah, shift this to here? We have this be a day crescendo. Or yeah, diminuendo. That's the actual word for it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the problem we have there is that it gets a little bit confused about the tie, right? Oh, let me hear exactly what it's doing. Yeah, because this is all tied, that it doesn't want to. That's annoying that the program doesn't know how to properly recognize that, like, it should be lowering its volume. I guess what I could try is maybe putting like a mezzo forte here, and then like I guess I'll see if it shifts its tempo or its dynamic to mezzo piano here. We'll see how that sounds. I don't know. Hold on. Let me adjust my headset. It's doing something a bit weird. I need to hear what I'm doing properly. Okay, then maybe what I do instead is I'm gonna get rid of these. Have this be the mezzo piano marking, and then I have all of this be diminuendo. And I almost wonder if I include the other instruments in this too, or if I just do it in the bass. There's always a weird thing to decide where it's like, do I want everyone to be doing this motion, or do I just want one person or one voice to be doing this? cut the tie, move this, do that. Okay. I almost wonder if I want this to be a. Hold on, let me hear just this. I think I know what I want to do. Okay, let's hear this in context, which would be here. Maybe I do that, and I make this tied, and then I tie this to. Let's try that. Nah, it just okay. No, it just doesn't sound right. Okay. Let me go back up and just listen again. Listen again. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I don't have any other ideas for what to do with the bass here, but I do like the inclusion of the bass, especially now that like the bass actually sounds good. So, okay, let's go back to the section where we actually have flute, and then see if I can come up with any ideas here. And if not, then I don't know. Maybe I just end the stream because I'm just like kind of like unsure. But I have done something with this. Let's just actually go here. So, because it stops at an E here, let's see, how does it actually go back up here? Yeah, so what if I kind of mirrored this but shifted it? Because let's try to take that and just shift it down a third and just see how that sounds. Let's just see how it works. Wait, did I shift it back to it? No? Okay. Oh my god. Fucking don't add a measure there. I'm just trying to select this measure. You know what? I don't think it's appropriate to actually add it right there. So let me actually just straight up just not even have it there. But maybe it comes in on like the second beat. Ah, goddamn, I don't have it properly highlighted. Here to here, highlight, copy, and then we have a loop of this, and maybe we put it in. Actually, how many loops up here did I have? So let's see, we had one, two. So let's go 2 loops in on the minor section. So that's 1, 2. So let's just include it here and see how that sounds. And then maybe have it like Oh wait, that's right. I never shifted. I forgot to do that whole thing I did. I just forgot to shift it. Okay, let's go back here. Okay. I almost wonder if it'd be better to have a completely different instrument doing that. But what instrument would I? Let's see. I can look at other woodwinds. Um, let's see. Flute, soprano, clarinet, oboe, baritone, clerk. I don't want to do brass for sure because brass is way too in your face, and this is a supposed to be kind of gentle. Let's see what keyboards we have: piano and grand piano. Uh, oh, they have sleigh bells. That's kind of cute. So I guess maybe a viola. Let's add a viola, and let's um, shift that to be above the bass. And here, let's just take this part, copy, and then cut it from there, and just paste it right here for viola. Let's see how that sounds. Um, okay, yeah, I'm thinking maybe we just have this whole thing. So I copied up to here, right? So let's just copy the rest of this, though I am aware that there's some accidentals here, so I might have to pay attention to where that exists, just to make sure I can replicate that effect. Um, um, now let's put this all down here. Oh, I'm too far down. And we want to shift it a third down. And let me just hear how it sounds flatly, and then because I'll probably hear if it sounds right. Also, you know what? Because a stringed instrument isn't as loud as a wind instrument, I'm gonna go ahead and up the dynamic here. Okay, so this. Okay. So that would be our signal that we maybe want more time before our transition. So let's give ourselves that room. So let's copy this pattern. Oh, sorry, include this. Copy. And actually here is where we need to add measures. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I do that again here, oh, it actually saved all. Okay, well, that's weird. Before it only showed 2, now it's whatever. Now that should give us enough room for the rest of the copied part. Too far back, too far back. It's here to here. Copy. Paste here. Down to okay, perfect. So we got the timing right now. I just want to make the little adjustment. So I need to make note of where in the flute part we have accidentals. Okay. Okay. So this would be. So this is loop 1. This is loop 2. Loop 3. And then loop 3 has one. Okay, so loop 3 is the first one. Because we have one in loop 3, we have one in loop 4. So they're in the same spot. So fourth measure of loop 3, fourth measure of loop 4, and that's it. Okay, fourth measure of loop 3, fourth measure of loop 4. So let's look at that. Um, so loop 1, loop 2, loop 3. Wait, no. Loop 1, loop 2. This is loop 3. So okay, what note? So that's a G, right? C E G. So that shouldn't shift. We only know that should shift as if it's actually what. Yeah, why am I bothering? I should be looking for B's, right? Why am I bothering with this? It's not supposed to be parallel necessarily. So okay. I'm classically overthinking things again. All right, so just look for any B's that happen. So that's what. So okay, yeah. So that should be an F, right? So F, A, B, C. Okay. We're just looking for B's, which would be anything right underneath the middle line. Um, this is a B, but I don't think we lower it. I can hear it. I can hear it as such, but I think we actually want to keep that naturals because we're in the A minor chord, especially since we're also climbing. So just okay. So yeah, I guess we don't need to adjust anything then because it just perfectly fits. Because since B flat is the B slash B flat is the only thing we need to worry about here, and that's never coming up, right? Because yeah, because the closest we get is yeah, so we're kind of fine. All right, so let's just go into this. I'll just play it here. You know what I kind of feel like it should do here? Have this, but then have this kind of just fade away with a diminuendo. Let's hear how that sounds. Uh, and then let's what? I think we're at that's a piano. So let's just have this be a piano. So one thing that concerns me, this program doesn't quite understand how ties are supposed to work because I need this to be like just getting quite within the same played note. Like I don't know, will it somehow get it if I like extend the tie? I doubt it, but like, and maybe I do something like that, and I make this note. I don't know. Let's try something like that. Yeah, let's. Here's my problem. Cause let me show you. There's no diminuendo happening there. Because if I remove the diminuendo, it'll sound exactly the same, which is dumb. I hope that's something they fix. That's with like some update. I think what they've done is that they programmed the crescendo diminuendo to be connected to separated notes rather than sustained notes, and it really needs to exist in sustained notes because you can absolutely do crescendos and diminuendos with sustained notes. In fact, I would say it's one of the like more common things you do with sustained notes is actually play with its volume. Um, so maybe I don't know, maybe I just have this. be a pianissimo. Okay, so let's hear it from the where the flute comes in. Actually, I lied. Let's hear it from just two measures before that. Oh, I forgot to reinstate this as a mezzo forte. Sorry about that. We'll go to here. This makes me think that it should go to like a D here. Let me see. Like we could just kind of mimic what the flute does here again. Um, I don't know. I feel like I need to come to this on another day, so I might actually just kind of end the stream in a bit here, um, unless I like get like some like eureka moment. Um, I do like how that sounds. Adding the bass here was a very good idea. It adds a really, I mean, it adds that floor I was looking to have, while still being kind of gentle. So here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, because I'm just like a little tired, kind of out of energy. I wasn't planning on streaming today in the first place, so well, okay, I was half planning on streaming, but I was like flipping the coin. But you know, I decided to take a nap and I didn't end up streaming. Um, so I wasn't really expecting to have this stream today. So I'm a little low on energy because I woke up from a nap like maybe like an hour and a half before I started streaming. I'm not even sure if it was even that long before. Um, and this is a pretty unusual stream for me to be doing. But here's what I'll do to kind of end off the stream. I'll just kind of I'll just play what I have written here in its entirety. And we haven't looked at all in this like first part at all, which is a lot more intense, by the way. Just as forewarning. Um, but like this is something that was I basically wrote when I was still in my high school music theory class. Like I remember taking like an afternoon after school, and I was just like in my music theory classroom, and I was just like messing around on the keyboards in there, and I basically came up with this. This was over the course of several afternoons. This wasn't written in a singular afternoon, but like it started in one afternoon. I'm like, I should write this down, and I started writing it down, and I would come back there, for upcoming weeks, and I just kept on adding to this and refining this part. And then a couple of years later, I actually put this. A few years later, I started putting this actually into this program, so that I would just have an online archive that's connected to cloud storage, so I don't have to like worry about losing the piece of paper or whatever, and it just be there. Um, but yeah, and the whole like transition into this like part that I have been working on today, I also had at that point in time. So I'm working with basically really old compositional stuff for me. Um, like there's stuff I've finished that's newer than this. Of course, if you only know me through the stream or the VOD on YouTube, if I am putting this on YouTube, I don't know if I'm putting this on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know the answer to that, because obviously the answer would be yes if you're watching this on YouTube. But I might not put it on YouTube. I don't know. This was an unplanned stream, and I don't know. But um, this first part's a lot more intense and like I mean, you can kind of see it here, 150 tempo and in 2/4, and I'm going like so, and at forte and fortissimo. So where what I was just doing is working with is very gentle. This is like the opposite of that. It's like chaos falling into some kind of tranquility. Shit, that might actually be a good working title because I've never had a title. Chaos, tranquility. That could be our working title. Um, but yeah, I guess we'll enough blathering on. Let's all just show this off, um, and just kind of cut the stream afterwards. So here we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this. Didn't update the title. But I did hit that save button. Let me hit refresh just to be sure of it. Okay, now it has the title there. So it should have everything else because title is like the most recent addition. Okay. Well, uh, I guess I'll cut the stream here. Fairly kind of low energy, I guess. I don't know. The stream was completely unplanned. I was just looking at this and I was like, shit, do I want to stream this? And I'm like, man, I could try it. Maybe having some composition streams could actually be kind of a cool thing to do, but I don't know. Um, I guess for anyone who comes by or watches this VOD before I stream tomorrow, I'll be streaming tomorrow. um, I'll be back to like the normal content of doing some Zelda, probably some Mario Galaxy, probably some Deep Rock Galactic, um, maybe something else. I don't know. Probably just those because that's what I've been doing lately. For sure, we'll be doing Ocarina of Time, um, and we'll be doing Ganon's Tower. We'll actually get the big Goron sword. Uh, though I basically did everything up to that point, I just don't have the sword itself. But we'll go ahead and get that, and then I'll do Ganon's Tower, and um, and then got I got Majora's Mask um, downloaded before I even came onto the stream and started doing stuff. So I'll be able to do that the next day. I won't do Majora's Mask immediately after beating Ocarina of Time. I'll just do it on the next stream. It's like once I beat Ocarina of Time, that's it for that Zelda for the Zelda section of the stream. Um, yeah. Anyways, this was just here's a little bonus stream, I guess. Um, maybe it will end up on YouTube, maybe it won't. So, but if you're watching this on YouTube, you know the answer. Anyways, see ya. Well, hope everyone has a good day, good night, good whatever. Bye.